Hey everybody, Trombonist here, and I'm coming to you with something a little bit different today. Gonna try and do a perfect run of Toadman stage. Now, I'm going to be doing this with no special weapons, taking no damage, but I am going to be using charge shots. I'm not going to be using rapid fire or turbo fire, which is available on the PlayStation 2 Anniversary Collection version, which is the version I'm playing this on. And the reason I'm playing it on this version is because I thought about doing this on the NES version, but the quality is not as good. If you've seen my Mega Man 4 LP, you could probably tell that just from looking at it. So I thought I'd do it on this version instead. Now, this section is probably the one section that killed the most perfect runs for me, and it was mostly because of the birds. The little ones are really fast, and they kind of close in on you from various angles. They can be hard to avoid if you have a bunch of them on the screen. There's one section where if you walk back just a little bit, you could have upwards of 6 little birds on the screen at one time, which is just crazy. But as you can see, I got through that pretty easily. The second section is a piece of cake, no problems there. Everything is very predictable, very slow moving. You can set yourself up in anticipation of the enemy movements. The snail mini boss can be a bit tricky. The bombs are pretty easy to avoid, but the when it shoots its eyes out at you, it can be kind of hard to avoid, especially here, because not only do you have the snail to deal with and those attacks I mentioned, but now you've got to contend with a waterfall that limits your jump height in the middle of the platform, bottomless pits on either side, and water currents that drag you towards those pits all the time. So it makes mobility really difficult. You have to jump a lot, and yeah, so it just makes mobility really hard. This last section is not a big deal. Those fish can surprise you every now and again, but if you watch them, you can tell when they're about to jump. You learn pretty quickly when they're about to. And Toadman is a joke, really. As you can see, all you need to do, shoot him a couple times, slide under him when he jumps, rinse and repeat, repetitive, and he goes down. Well, he doesn't go down quickly, but he goes down pretty easily. As you can see, not having much trouble, and he's done. Toadman, you have been defeated, and perfect run of Toadman stage is complete. Now, I do plan to do other stages. I'm not going to do every stage in each game, because I don't have the patience or the time to practice those stages to where I can perfect run them all. I'm just going to select a few of the ones that I do really well in, and just try and get through those. I may go back and do more of the difficult ones, but we'll have to see. Anyway, do expect more of these. They'll be popping up here and now. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later.